All right, just like the late night arrival of Tim Joyce, we're like, let the relief
Yes,
begin.
please let that come in. It is looking really muggy out there. Even at this hour, we're seeing those heat index temperatures in excess of 100 degrees in a lot of places. So it's going to be one more warm night, and then the relief is going to move on in while most of us are sleeping in the overnight hours. Take a look at some of this time-lapse imagery. It is just absolutely sunny, and then they start seeing those clouds moving. And this is part of the thunderstorm activity that was coming in towards Wisconsin. And most of that is totally fizzled out. The severe thunderstorm watch has been allowed to expire for the region. 100 degrees at O'Hare. We have not seen that since July of 2012. 100 at Midway, the first time we've seen that so far this year. Even 100 degrees along the lakefront for today. So that was even 5 degrees higher than yesterday. It just shows you what a strong southwest wind can do to our area. Take a look at some of the hottest temperatures for today. Palmer Elementary School in Chicago, 101. Kenosha, 101. River Forest in the near west suburbs, also 101. A score of places hitting triple-digit heat for today. And it's not just the heat, it's the humidity as well. It makes that really hard for your body to cool off kind of weather. 126 Romeoville, that same spot at Palmer Elementary School in Chicago, 124. This is dangerously hot kind of weather because your body just can't cool off. 120 O'Hare as well as Aurora, Waukegan not too far behind. Here's the current profile of the heat index. Notice how it's cooled off up to the north. Waukegan 86, but still 106 heat index at this late hour of the evening. 107 at Midway. And the current temperatures still looking at hot temperatures across the region, all 100s. Here are the current temperatures in the low and end of the 90s, even downtown, right by the lake at Soldier Field, still 91 degrees. And our lake water temperature, 76, is the warmest lake water temperature we've seen so far this year. So when we do start seeing the change in the winds coming off the lake, it's not going to cool us down much past that mid-70s point. Here's the last 24 hours, and the temperature change in Kenosha, remarkable, minus 15 degrees from where they were at this hour yesterday. The cooling's already begun in areas around Waukegan, and that cooler air mass is going to slowly move through as we get into the overnight hours. Here's our coolest spots in the WeatherBug Network. Our coolest spot, Kenosha, very remarkable, 72 degrees. Lake Geneva, 75, and then the low 80s as you get towards Deerfield and Mundelein. Here are the warmer spots at this hour. 92 Harwood Heights with a heat index of 102, and take a look at River Forest, heat index of 106 degrees. So it is a really hot night out there, just absolutely steaming. Definitely looking at some dew points that are still quite muggy. You see those dew points in the 70s and in the 80s, and we have not even ever seen a dew point above, say, 85 around Chicago, so these are still incredibly humid. These are also going to start going down over the next 12 hours as well. Current wind profile, notice the ones coming out of the north-northeast. That's going to be the winds coming down and delivering some of that relief as we get into tomorrow. Overall, we've been tracking some showers and thunderstorms. Most of those have totally fizzled out in our area. We did see some trying to pop up, but kind of coming into this unfavorable environment with the air column so completely hot. Really not a whole lot that it could do as far as making any gains towards us, bringing the relief. And we weren't the only ones seeing some record level heat for today. 109 in Houston, Dallas 107, same story in Waco, and 100 degrees all across portions of the center of the country from Waterloo, Iowa to Tennessee all the way down to Alabama. All courtesy of this big dome of heat. It's been sitting over us for a little while. It did move its way in from the west and slowly tracking these. It's going to start to contract a little bit as we see a different weather pattern coming in with some cooler air invading from Canada, and a relief could not come fast enough for many of us. Already seeing some severe weather still in areas in Michigan. This is the most portion of the front just breezing through the area. Some severe thunderstorm warnings and some watches there, as well as a tornado warning for areas around the Detroit vicinity at the moment. The excessive heat warning continues downstate as expired for us, although it really could be going on still with those heat index temperatures, 105. We'll see that decreasing as we get later into the week ahead, and watching a weather pattern shift as we get towards middle of the week, or the later part of the week, that's going to drive in some cooler temperatures for us. There's that high pressure ridge we're expecting to move on in. As we get towards tomorrow evening, we'll start seeing even cooler temperatures moving on in, and that high pressure ridge keeps us nice and cool, delivering a northeasterly component that'll cool us down into some pretty nice territory as we get towards the weekend. Here's a severe outlook for tomorrow. Possible severe thunderstorms, a marginal risk, so 1 on the Storm Prediction Center scale of 1 through 5 for tomorrow, mostly downstate areas. areas. But overall, if you're sneezing and sniffling, not just the heat and the humidity a problem, but high levels of mold and weed. Ragweed pollen is currently moderate. Let's take a look at that forecast for tonight. We do see some continued warm conditions, partly cloudy skies, continued humid, an isolated shower thunderstorm not out of the question, but I think they've mostly all kind of fizzled out for us. Overnight low settling down into the 70s, which is pretty warm for an overnight low. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow. Hazy and humid, much cooler by a large degree. High temperature 83. That's 1 degree above the normal for this time of the year, and a few scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible tomorrow. They look to continue into tomorrow night, and then maybe a cooler as we get later tonight, overnight into the 60s, and then for Saturday, how nice is that? 76 degrees, breezy, and that markedly cooler with much cooler temperatures around the region. So let's just call it comfortable for the weekend. 74 the forecast high on Sunday, and then we back into some more of a normal August weather pattern with temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s, and a little bit cooler by the lake.
Talk about
Yes, some good
earning
news.
that weekend, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. All right, Tim, appreciate that.